In this video, I will try to show you how to decoupage our furry friends. Normally, it is quite difficult to decoupage furry objects with the pen tool, because it is actually not possible to pass the feathers one by one with the pen tool. In order to avoid this and to decoupage in the most beautiful way, we will use the Object Selection tool in the current versions of Photoshop. We can access the Object Selection tool by clicking on this tool where the Quick Selection tool or Magic Wand tool is. The Object Selection tool can actually be described as a smart selection tool. It analyzes the selection area within itself and presents us with a selected image. I will show you with an example. If you pay attention to the cursor, you will see a square at the bottom right. This square tells us that we need to select the object first. Let's put the object in the square like this. Since I want to decouple the cat here, I put it in the square it came from. After a little analysis, the cat was decoupled. But of course, there will be some problems. There is an extra easy way to avoid this. First of all, I'm going to mask this selected area, and to mask it, I'm clicking on the Add a Mask button here, which is one of the buttons at the bottom of the layer panel. When I click on it, a mask is created here. The most basic feature of the mask is this. The black areas are removed from the image, and the white areas are visible to us. Let's double click on the mask icon here. When we double click, there will be small changes in the interface. There are some changes, especially in the toolbox on the left side. Among these changes, I click on the second button at the top, the Refine Edge Brush tool, which will allow us to edit the bed decoupage on the edge in a much better way. This is very easy to do. I just need to go over the edges here by clicking with the mouse. I need to paint like this. We are going to do this, of course, on the whole photo. I start painting right away. And if you notice, it even picks up the hairs here. I can say it's a very successful brush. By the way, you can activate the hand tool with the space key and pan around the image. Likewise, you can zoom in and zoom out with Ctrl+ and Ctrl-. Since the cat is not underneath, I don't pay much attention to the underside because the cat has no underside. There is nothing to pay attention to anyway. In this way, we have completed the decoupling. But the truth is that when we put any image in the background, we will better understand whether these feathers will really look decoupled or problematic when we put an image in the background. By the way, it is worth remembering, if you want to adjust the size of the brush, it works like a standard Photoshop brush. You can right-click and adjust the size or the hardness of it from there. After painting the edges, I click OK and it looks like it's done. Now I'm importing another image into the background. Let's do this. Let's put an image in the background. I really prepared the image here. I drag this image to where the background is and I move the layer to the bottom. As you can see, it looks pretty good. There is no problem. You can make a quick selection using the Object Selection tool like we just did, and then use the mask properties to revise the feathers and provide a more realistic decoupage. That's it for this video. Thank you for watching. If you learned some cool new stuff from today's video, make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel right now. Just click on the subscribe button below this video.